India just bombed Pakistan.
India has launched military strikes against Pakistan, intensifying a confrontation between the nuclear-armed neighbours.
"1947 marked the end of British colonial rule in India, but the birth of two new nations, India and Pakistan, was tragically marred by violence and displacement. The partition unleashed one of the largest mass migrations in human history. Millions found themselves on the wrong side of the newly drawn borders, leading to horrific communal violence and an estimated death toll of up to 2 million people. The seeds of the enduring conflict between India and Pakistan were sown in this tumultuous period. The partition did not clearly resolve the fate of several princely states, including Kashmir. This ambiguity, coupled with deep-seated religious tensions, created a powder keg that would ignite into open warfare. The trauma of displacement and the unresolved issue of Kashmir remain deeply ingrained in the collective psyche of both nations, fueling mistrust and hindering any meaningful attempts at reconciliation. The unresolved issues, particularly the dispute over Kashmir, have become deeply intertwined with national identity and pride, making any compromise a treacherous political maneuver for leaders on both sides. At the heart of the India-Pakistan conflict lies the beautiful and strategically important region of Kashmir. A Muslim-majority region nestled in the Himalayas, Kashmir became a point of contention from the very moment of partition. While the Hindu Maharaja of Kashmir initially hesitated to join either India or Pakistan, an incursion by Pakistani tribesmen forced his hand, leading to his accession to India in exchange for military support. This accession, however, was conditional upon a promised plebiscite that would allow the Kashmiri people to decide their own future. This plebiscite has never been held, and Kashmir remains a disputed territory, divided by a line of control that serves as a de facto border. The unresolved status of Kashmir has been a constant source of tension and conflict between India and Pakistan. Both countries claim the entire region as their own, and the line of control has witnessed numerous ceasefire violations, military standoffs, and armed incursions. This fundamental difference in perception lies at the core of the Kashmir dispute. The conflict over Kashmir has led to 4 major wars between India and Pakistan, in 1947 to 48, 1965, 1971, and 1999. Each war resulted in significant casualties and destruction, but failed to resolve the underlying dispute over Kashmir. Beyond these full-fledged wars, the two nuclear-armed neighbors have engaged in numerous smaller-scale skirmishes, artillery duels across the line of control, and accusations of sponsoring cross-border terrorism. This constant state of tension and low-intensity conflict has created a deeply entrenched atmosphere of mistrust and hostility. The failure to find a lasting solution to the Kashmir issue stems from a complex interplay of factors. These include the deep emotional attachment to Kashmir on both sides, the use of the conflict by political leaders to mobilize nationalist sentiment, and the involvement of non-state actors. Generations of Kashmiris have grown up amidst violence and militarization, their lives and livelihoods caught in the crossfire. Section 4, Military Might and the Nuclear Shadow. Both India and Pakistan have poured significant resources into building up their military capabilities, turning the subcontinent into one of the most militarized regions in the world. India, with its larger economy and population, possesses a larger and more technologically advanced military, ranking 4th globally in terms of military strength. Pakistan, while smaller in size, has developed a formidable military force, ranking 12th globally. The most dangerous dimension of the India-Pakistan rivalry is the presence of nuclear weapons on both sides. Both countries openly tested their nuclear capabilities in 1998, raising the stakes of any future conflict to an unprecedented level. While the concept of mutually assured destruction, or MAD, is believed to act as a deterrent against a full-blown nuclear war, the risk of miscalculation, accident, or the use of tactical nuclear weapons in a limited conflict cannot be ignored. The nuclearization of South Asia has added a terrifying new layer to the conflict, transforming it from a regional dispute into a global concern. Section 5. Beyond conventional warfare, Pakistan's strategy of attrition. Facing a larger and more powerful adversary in India, Pakistan has adopted a strategy that relies on a combination of conventional military deterrence and support for non-state actors to wage a low-intensity conflict against India. This strategy, often referred to as bleeding India by 1,000 cuts, aims to keep India off balance, drain its resources, and internationally highlight the Kashmir issue. Pakistan has been accused of providing training, logistical support, and safe havens to various militant groups operating in Kashmir. These groups engage in attacks on Indian security forces and civilians, fueling instability and violence in the region. While Pakistan denies any direct involvement in these attacks, the presence of these groups and their ability to operate with impunity raises serious concerns about the level of support they receive from within Pakistan. This strategy of supporting non-state actors allows Pakistan to maintain plausible deniability while inflicting damage on India and keeping the Kashmir issue alive. However, the use of such proxies can backfire, leading to unintended escalation and international condemnation. Section 6, Water Wars, the Indus River as a flashpoint. Adding another layer of complexity to the India-Pakistan rivalry is the issue of water security. The Indus River, originating in Tibet and flowing through India into Pakistan, is a lifeline for both nations, particularly for Pakistan, which relies on the river for 80% of its water needs. This dependence on a transboundary river system creates a situation of interdependence but also one of potential conflict. India's construction of dams and hydroelectric projects on the Indus and its tributaries has raised concerns in Pakistan about potential water shortages and ecological damage. While the Indus Waters Treaty, a 1960 agreement brokered by the World Bank, governs the sharing of the Indus River system's waters. It does not address issues related to climate change, environmental degradation, or the construction of new infrastructure. As water scarcity increases due to population growth, industrial development and climate change, the Indus River could become a flashpoint for conflict between India and Pakistan. Section 7, the International Chessboard. Who benefits from the India-Pakistan conflict? The India-Pakistan conflict has significant regional and global implications. External powers, each with its own strategic interests, add complexity to the conflict. China, with its close ties to Pakistan and its own border dispute with India, plays a significant role. China's investments in the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor raise concerns in India. The United States has a strategic partnership with India and a complex relationship with Pakistan. External powers should prioritize regional stability and encourage peaceful resolution.